Hello everyone, this is our YouTube channel, Two Monsters. This is Mama Monster. Today I'm going to show you how I'm living my life frugal. I think I'm living my life pretty frugal all my life. Let's just talk about cost of living. Everything just went sky high. Put in the gas, that is no joke anymore. Going to grocery shopping, man, I feel like I'm spending 2 weeks groceries in 1 week. I've always enjoyed cooking and baking with the fresh ingredients at home, but I noticed after pandemic, I know I do way more than before. Now their cost of living going up, I feel like I have to put more effort to it. Do you see my KitchenAid mixer? I use this machine daily. Yesterday, I made pasta. Today, I'm making bread. Who knows what I'll make tomorrow? I added some warm water, milk, sugar, yeast. Slowly, gradually added some bread flour. Now, Costco, if you're listening, I wish you all start selling some bread flour around here. I live in Chicago. I've been to many different Costco around here. I cannot find them. I'm telling this because I saw other YouTubers were purchasing bread flours from Costco. You see the butter I'm using? That's from Costco. I even buy all-purpose 25 pounds flour from Costco. Okay, it's enough about the store. Even though I love my KitchenAid mixer, I still like to knead the dough by hand. It's easy to adjust the dough how soft or wet I want it to be. It depends on the weather or humidity level. I place the wet rag before the board, preventing from moving around on the counter. Sprinkle some little flour on the board and started kneading the dough till nice and smooth. Seriously, nothing's wrong with the bread from the supermarket. But don't we all enjoy good one from the bakeries? Yes. This way, we can enjoy the good one with the fraction of a cost. Believe me when I tell you this is one of the most easiest and simplest bread to make. I shape the dough nice and round, put the nice side down into the greased bowl and flip it. Be sure to coat the dough with the oil and cover it and let it rise for an hour or so. During the warm month, the dough rises pretty fast. I made 2 loaves of bread. Each loaf, I made 2 mounds, so I divided the dough into 4. I used the scale this time, but if you don't have one, just eyeball it. No big deal. Today, I say I'm going to show you all how I live my life frugal. So let's talk about it. Tip number 1, I buy things in bulk. As you can tell, I love Costco. I go there quite often. But I just don't buy everything from over there. I do my little study. Make sure I go through my sales paper. I compare prices, make sure I'm getting the best deal. It requires a little bit of my time, but let's face it, you're buying a thing in bulk. You don't want to wind up a whole lot of stuff. Have you seen the people open the garage full of boxes? I don't know what in those boxes, but they do not have a car in their garage. They got a boxes of boxes. I just don't want to be wind up like that, or full of stuff in basement. For example, I buy butter from Costco. Before I go there, I make sure I have a room in the freezer. Those butter will do good in the freezer for a long period of time. So buy things in bulk is a good thing, but only purchase them if you're only going to use them. Oh, don't forget, make sure you have somewhere you can store them and you are getting the good deal. You don't want to wind up with a whole lot of nothing. Let's move on to how I live my life frugal. Tip number 2, look for sales. Even though I shop at Costco, I look for sale items. If I know the things I'm not going to use immediately, I'll wait till things go on sales. It will go on sale sooner or later. Hold your horses. How I live a frugal life. Tip number 3, cook and eat at home. I love cooking and baking at home and feeding my family. But don't get me wrong, I do go out to eat, I go to trip. Yes, and we do take out food time to time. Now this is the thing, frugal and cheap, they're not the same thing. I think cheap is kind of like refuse to spend money on everything. I think I'm kind of foodie type of person. My daughter and I love to try new things, new cuisines. One of the reasons we love to go different places to try new food. So when we found something we love to eat, we just come home and we try to figure out how to make them. And guess what? Since we're making them at home, we can use good ingredients, quality ingredients to be exact. Okay, how I live a frugal life. Tip number 4, be creative. You see me using 2 types of cheeses. I'm making grilled cheese sandwich. You don't need to use one specific kind of cheese. You can mix them. It'll be great. Just be creative. I use spicy Chihuahua cheese. I used these when I was making quesadilla the other day. And I mix it with mild cheddar cheese from Costco. We usually add pickles to our grilled cheese sandwiches, but since we use spicy Chihuahua cheese, we thought spicy jalapeno will go with it, so we add them. Did you see the herbs I use in the sandwich? Those are from our garden, chive and dill. The last tip, number 5, enjoy saving money. It'll allow me to spend more money efficiently, like trying new things and going on a trip. Let me know your thought. See you next time.